Afternoon light through broken towers. Dust-laden air over collapsed sky bridges and split streets. Wide skyline as a glowing rift in the sky closes. Backlit dust and fading light. Monumental armored figure stands in street. Silver and gold plating catches cold afternoon sun. Close mid-shot of female combatant shifting weight. Belts click. Yellow eyes scan the ruined block. Empty street panorama. No crowd. Wind moves debris and dust. Tense calm before the fight. Wide establishing of ruined district. Afternoon light through broken towers. Dust-laden air. An5umuii100 fires burst micro-munitions. Belts click as impact darts launch to map reactions. Concrete pops. A bus shell is punched through and flips onto its side amid flying dust. Zunbrantion stands unmoving in the street, absorbing incoming fire with unflinching presence. Projectiles flatten against chest plate with sparks and deformation. He steps forward, cracking the road. Close up on An5umuii100's yellow eyes narrowing, micro-adjusting aim and focus. Adhesive mines roll and stick to rubble and pillars. Belts open, the block becomes a trapped web. Zunbrantion lifts his gauntlet. Dust spirals and celestial fragments gather into a concentrated storm. An5umuii100. Hard impact as baton cannon collides with armor. Shockwave bursts windows and caves the street slightly. One decisive swing sends an airwave that slams into An5umuii100 before blade contact. An5umuii100 is launched backward. Skids through a collapsed storefront, rolls, and springs up mid-motion. An5umuii100 rises, resolute and calculating, unafraid and intent on solving her opponent. Wide establishing of ruined boulevard with afternoon light and dust through broken towers. An5umuii feints and fires, guiding armored opponent toward an active mine web. Lateral tracking shot. Rapid boom. Boom. Boom detonations stagger across the block, throwing dust and debris upward. Adhesive mines create a rising staircase of blasts. Sky bridge chunk shears off. Facade peels away. Close on Zunbranction's chest plate as the gold star centerpiece flickers under heavy impact. An5umuii locks eyes. Commits. Brutal elbow. Then grappling pivot, aimed at the chest plate. Clinch misses by inches. An5umuii100's pommel slams into her jaw with meteor-like force. She strikes a concrete pillar. Head snaps back as the pillar splits down the center. Kneeling with sparking armor and damaged systems, she plants a hand and forces herself upright. Round 3, 100,000 Kelvin. Hazmuxai turns to glass medium of An5umuii unloading belts. Munitions, flechettes and shock lines rolling and crawling across street. Zunbrantion lifts An5umuii100. Sword materializes with celestial fragments and a charging halo. 100,000 Kelvin. Heat bloom slams into An5umuii. Green and black armor sizzles. Shoulder plating glows. Air distorts with heat shimmer. Close medium of An5umuii, forcing forward through the heat, scanning rapidly for an opening. Shorter beam clips a building. Facade peels and collapses sideways in slow, catastrophic fall. An5umuii leaps over falling debris and lands hard amid dust and scattered rubble. Knees strike the street. Impact sends spiderweb cracks across glassing asphalt and fractured tile. Tight close-up on An5umuii's yellow scanning eyes as they flicker, showing comprehension and strain. She can outthink him, but she can't outlast a star. Establishing ruined afternoon district. Dust-lit broken towers and a closing tear above skyline. An5umuii sprints through debris as mines deploy and shock lines spark. Belts click and compartments open. She drives a reinforced blade toward the armored chest star centerpiece in a tight, tense approach. Zunbrantion charges as his sword brightens. Dust spins into a halo around the blade's aura. Blade contacts star plate. Metallic clang, dent and a faint flicker from the chest centerpiece. Point-blank beam discharges from An5umuii, superheated energy lancing the boulevard. Blast turns boulevard into a reflective lake of glass. Nearby buildings ignite internally from heat. An5umuii silhouetted in blue-white afterglow, armor glowing, joints straining, hair whipped by the blast. Close details of failing systems, HUD flicker, motor stutter, loss of stabilization and power drops. She collapses to one knee on the glass street, straining to rise as the city melts around her. Sword tip pressed into fallen combatant. Body compresses as glassy street reflects the scene.